Hello students, today I am going to explain to you ledger account. So ledger is the cheap book of accounts, and it is this book that all the business transactions would ultimately find their place under their accounts in a duly classified form. That means each and every account involved in the business transactions, each and every party will have its own account, and that account is called ledger. When in a particular page we open an account, in one account we enter only those transactions which are related to that account. Like if we are opening cash account, we will only write those entry in cash account which are related to cash, whether either it is debited or credited, but it must be mentioned cash account in the journal entry. So from the journal entry we transfer in the ledger accounts. Ledger account is also called book of principal book of accounts because all the entries are at last placed in ledger accounts. So what is the importance of ledger account? So through ledger account we can ascertain any particular account's balance at any time. Like if you want to know how much purchases has been done in this month or a particular month or a particular period, 3 months, 6 months, anytime, we can only ascertain it through ledger account because journal entries will become too much in number, and from there ascertaining balance of an account will be difficult. So if we want to know how much cash is there in our cash box, we can easily find it through balancing cash account. So for that purpose only ledger accounts are opened. Here are some theories given. I am sending this PDF, you should go through this. So let's see how it works. So what is the pro forma? So pro forma is like whole page is vertically divided into two parts, and debit side and credit side are the two sides, and in debit and in credit both we will have the same columns starting from date particulars JF amount, date particulars JF amount. JF means journal folio, that means the page number at which the respective journal entry has been made we can find out through ledger account. And in journal entries we were writing ledger folio, so that if any journal entry we want to see its ledger posting, we can refer to the page number through ledger folio. So all these are columns. In date we write the date of transaction. In particulars we write the account by which the account is debited or credited, that means the other party of the transaction. And in JF we write journal folio, and in amount we write amount. So what are the rules of posting? Let's see once, which is more important. So all transactions should be entered at one place. That means if we are opening cash account, then there should be only one cash account, not two cash accounts. If there are two separate bank accounts, like one account is in SBI, one account is in PNB, then we will open two bank accounts. But if only one account is there, we will open only one account. So in this way it is done, so that at any time we can ascertain the balance. The word two is used if debit side is engaged in any entry, and we write buy in the credit side. Again, if the journal in the journal entry the account is being debited, then we will enter in debit side of the account. And if in the journal entry if the account is credited, then we will enter in the credit side of the ledger. And as you know, in double entry system, whatever entry we are making in debit side of a ledger, that the same amount must be entered in any other account in the credit side. And it is not necessary to write word account after the personal accounts. So let's see one illustration. Like on 1st April sold goods for cash 2000, pass journal entry and post it into the ledger. So what will be the journal entry of cash sales? So cash account debit to sales. Now see, cash is being debited here, cash is debited. So in the debit of cash we will write to sales, and in the credit of sales we will write buy cash. So here you can see easily that buy cash account, that means in the journal entry cash is being debited, So in the debit of cash, we are writing the account name by which the account has been debited. So cash has been debited by 2 sales, so we are writing 2 sales in the debit of cash account, and in the sales account in the credit side we are writing by cash. Let's see one more, posting of compound journal entries. So posting of compound journal entries can be made by engaging the required accounts. So the entry is cash account debit, discount allowed debit to Gopal and Company. Now here 3 accounts are involved, so 3 ledger has been opened. So cash account, you can see here cash is being debited by 14,800. So we will write here only 14,800. Then we will see what is the credit for that. Here credit is 15,000, but it has been debited 2 times by discount allowed and cash account. So 14,800 we are writing here, and again 200 we will enter in the debit of discount allowed, and again in the credit of Gopal and Company we will enter by cash and by discount allowed. So total of the Gopal Company will be 15,000. So this is the sum. Again one illustration is given. You can go through this and you can see how the entry has been made. So go through this PDF, and in the live class I will explain how to make the entries perfectly. Thank you very much.